Hey, good morning. This is Rose, and we are looking at my Flowlu.com account, and I want to show you around what has been updated since the last time that we recorded a, a walkthrough of Flowlu. So, right here, you are looking at my admin and ops interface or dashboard, and as you can see there are items here that are in black font, so meaning these are functions or features that aren't enabled on my account since I don't really have like a use case for them. But there are two things that's new for me here, which is the client portal and the onboarding for the team members, plus this tilde integration, Calendly, and MailChimp. So recently, I got an update. This is the what's new linked, and right here they've attached or added the new integrations and features that they have completed based on their roadmap. So right here is included the client portal. There is also the MailChimp integration and the new chat UI or user interface. Customizable onboarding for employees. That's the one. The onboarding there. And also the Calendly integration. And then capturing leads from using tilde forms. Actually, I'm not very familiar with tilde forms. This is the first time that I've heard of it, and we may have a chance to look at that on another video. So for now, I'm going to enable this client portal because this is one thing that's new to me, and I want to see how the interface would look like. So there you go. I'm going to install Client Portal. Actually, during the time that I was looking for an all-in-one platform for my business, uh, then one of my top requirement was a client portal, and I end up using a different tool because we don't have client portal yet. With Flowlu, when I first got this subscription. And since that I'm already using another tool for my business, I just got excited again to just check what are the current functionalities that we have on Flowlu right now, since it's almost a year after I've initially uh, created my account. Anyway, going back to client portal, as you can see, this is how it looks. There are no external users added yet, so what does that mean? Invitations, invitation links. Alright, let's see if there's any information that we can use here. I'm going to use my a new email address as an example. How does that go? Save, so I've saved it. Alright, so I should be able to receive that on my email. Okay, let's accept the invitation. And it's asking me to create a user information. So let's see. I'm gonna use my middle name. and add my password. So what we're trying to do here right now is we're creating our client portal, and looks like this is how it looks on my end as a client, and this is my view as a client. All right. So as a client, you'd be able to see that list of tasks that are on your project, your invoices, estimates, and a shared knowledge base. So when I first used Flowlu, I actually love or had fun using the knowledge base, and you can find out more about the knowledge base on my different YouTube overview of Flowlu. So I'm just gonna close this one and let's go back to our client portal. Let's see how it changes my status as a client portal user. Alright, so it automatically logged me out as a user earlier, and I am logged in as a client, so I will log out again and enter my information and log in as the admin user. Alright, and here we go again. So here on the left side, I can now see that the client portal has been activated, and the external users is now added here. Alright, so I've clicked on the name, and right here it shows some basic information about that user. There is also permissions, so looks like as you can see, these are the ones that has been activated on the users or the client's end, and you've seen that I had a link to the CRM task projects, the invoice, and the knowledge base. Alright, so that's client portal. Let's go back to the apps and find out how this onboarding works. This is a default and an example of the onboarding. So let's just find out how it looks. There is a template, banner. Alright. Alright. So looks like these are just a list of things that a person that's been added on the space has to go through to become a full member or to enjoy the features of the access that they got within the platform. So let's try to add a section, and how would that look like? Test, save, add subsection. Alright, so it's all just plain text, and this is how we can add it. So these are just plain text, an instruction on how things would look like, or what you have to do to complete it, and these are just plain checkboxes, I believe. Alright. So it's like a set of instructions. Now, let's see what goes in settings. All right, there is also a different access type, whether you're a user, internal, external, and what is this? All right, you can upload a banner and change the font color. You can disable or enable this onboarding. You can copy and delete. This isn't a checklist. It cannot be clicked on. So basically, it's just a list of things that you have to accomplish. So let's try to go back. And what if we create a new onboarding? How would that look like for us? Okay, you can upload a banner, you can add a section, just save, add the subsection, test 2. Okay, and let's add a step, test 2, type, save. Alright, so that is how it looks like. Uh, I think this is really nice if it's also if you're kind of creating a checklist not only specifically for onboarding, but let's say if you want a list of instructions for, let's say, your projects, and it it's gonna be like an SOP for you where you can provide a step-by-step process for your team members on how to implement projects or execute on tasks. And this is another way for you to do that. And yeah, it looks like you can also activate or deactivate this onboarding. So this is slick. I mean, there are very few applications that offers this feature. And yeah, so far I already have a previews overview of Flowlu, and I think these are just the main two things that has been added on the uh, application that's gonna be so useful for the users. So I hope this helped you so far, and talk to you soon. Bye.